Hello, my dear students everywhere. How are you today? I hope my words find you well. Today, we are going to review uh, the Connect Plus curriculum for the fourth grade, uh, the Egyptian syllabus, and we will start off with the first question that you will encounter in your final exams, which is listening. As you know, listening is very important skill that you have to acquire. So I need you to listen to me carefully while I'm dictating you. But as I told you before, while we're listening to something, we have to grab a piece of paper and take out a pencil to write down notes. Haven't I? Okay, I'm waiting for you to pick out your tools and come back again. Have we finished? Well, let's cut to the chase. Yeah, here we go. Listen up. Amphibians can live on land and on water, but they need water or moist habitat to survive. Like reptiles, they are cold blooded and they lay eggs. However, amphibians like frogs and toads always lay their eggs in water. They have a smooth skin, not scales. They can take in oxygen through their skin and their lungs. And here are some questions on the text. The first question reads, why do amphibians need water or a moist habitat? For sure, they need water or a moist habitat to survive. Excellent. The second question reads, how are amphibians different from reptiles? Good job, they have a smooth skin, not scales. The third one is a tricky question and it depends on your comprehension. And it reads, what helps amphibians breathe through their skin? I know you're a clever student and you nailed it. Excellent. Their smooth skin can help them breathe through it. The fourth question reads, where do amphibians live? They live on land and water. Listen up to the second question of listening, and we're gonna be right back later. The Paralympic Games is an international competition for athletes with disabilities. Like the Olympics, it takes place every 4 years and is held in a different country each time. Parasports is an important area in sports, and Egypt has many athletes who take part in these competitions. One of the most famous athletes is Aya Ayman Abbas, that is a swimming champion. And here we are again with the first question. The first question reads, what are the Paralympic Games and how often are they held? It's an international competition for athletes with disabilities and it takes place every 4 years. How's the Paralympic Games similar to the Olympics? They both are kind of sports, but Paralympic Games for athletes with disabilities and Olympics is for normal ones. Who's Aya Ayman and why is she famous? She's women champion and she's famous because she was the first Egyptian female to take part in Paralympic Games. Why is parasports important for athletes in Egypt? Because it's an international event and Egypt has many athletes to take part in its competitions. Let's move on and answer some MCQ questions. The first question, how long do you sleep every night? Number two, the oxygen is passed to the blood. Number three, muscles are attached to our bones. Number four, our senses take in a lot of information. Number five, Braille was invented by Luis Braille. I play football at the weekend. Number 7, let's go to the park. 8, he would like to paint a picture. 9, Ali goes to the park every day. 10, Mona always does drawing. 11, Tom sits the table every day. 12, Tom and Ali love watching soccer. 14, she plays football every Sunday. 15, do you like riding a bike? 16, they play football once a week. 17, the boys play football every day. 18, does he have a car? 19, he usually stays with his grandmother. 20, she always goes to work by bus. 21, does he play tennis? 22, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Unit 2, number 1, there are millions of species of animals on earth. Number 2, the African elephant is bigger than the Asian elephant. Number 3, the whale shark is the biggest fish. 4, ostriches are faster than leopards. 5, ants are much stronger than humans. 6, this car is smaller than the one I had last year. 7, the yellow house is the largest in the neighborhood. 8, my room is very small. 9, I walked faster than you. 10, Ali's good at football, but Ahmed is better. 11, the Volga is longer than the Thames. 12, Heidi came 5 minutes later than her. 14, do you know what the slowest animal in the world is? 15, Noha is the best ballet dancer in our city. 16, Thomas got the longest message from his parents. 17, Charlotte is cleverer than Nada in my class. 18, my car is the fastest car. 19, the tiny chameleon is bigger than the frog. 20, Jana is the youngest girl in the family. 21, the cheetah is the fastest animal in the world. 22, camels are slower than horses. 24, I look on the internet to find some information. 26, crabs have a hard shell for protection. 27, Noah works hard and well. 28, my grandfather walks slowly. 29, be careful, the soup is very hot. 30, Mona is a good dancer. 31, she sang happily. 32, her English is good. 33, the task is easy. I can do it in a while. 34, my mother cooks very well. 35, he is a hard worker. 36, the tortoise is a slow animal. Unit 3, number 1. Where did he play football yesterday? 2. Is this cup yours? 3. The cup is mine. 4. He lives in our house. 5. My sister bought a new car last week. This car is hers. 6. The blue car isn't my sister's car. That green one is her car. 7. Excuse me, have you seen my cell phone? I lost it. 8. That dog belongs to my neighbor. It's their dog. And their because we don't know whether it's a man or a woman. 9. The cat was very hungry, so it ate all its food and fell asleep. 10. It isn't theirs, it's ours. We bought it yesterday. 11. He can't carry his bag because it's heavy. 12. Mena joined Upper and Lower Egypt. 14. My dad had a cough yesterday. 15. Hoda didn't go fishing yesterday. 16. Ali ate fish for lunch yesterday. 17. They spent 3 weeks in Mecca last Ramadan. My cousin can't see, so he uses Braille. Braille is a code which people who are blind or have difficulty seeing can use to read. It has different combinations of dots. They can be a letter, number, punctuation mark, or word. The person reading can touch the dots to find out what they mean. Braille was invented by Louis Braille. We use our digestive system when we eat and drink. We chew and swallow food, then it goes to our stomach. In the stomach, a special liquid changes the food into energy and nutrients that we need in our bodies. We use our respiratory system when we breathe. We breathe in air through our nose and it goes to our lungs. In the lungs, the oxygen in the air is passed to the blood. The Paralympic Games is an international competition for athletes with disabilities. Like the Olympics, it takes place every 4 years and is held in different country each time. Parasports is an important area in sports, and Egypt has many athletes who take part in these competitions. Aya Ayman Abbas is a swimming champion who has won the Egyptian Cup 3 times. Number 1. Is it important to have enough sleep? We breathe in air through our nose. What kind of food do you enjoy? Braille was invented by Louis Braille. How do we use our senses? She's won lots of medals. What are we doing today, Mom? Ali goes to the park every week. Fruit and vegetables are healthy choices. It's fun to play video games. Try not to develop unhealthy habits. Physical activity is good for your body. Why is it important to do sports? What foods are high in fiber? Which creative activities would you like? Zainab was bored. It was the second week of the summer holiday. Zainab said, "Let's go visit Grandpa." Her mother said, "Yes, he's sad at the moment. I think you can help him." Zainab got off the train. There was her grandfather and grandmother. Her grandparents were very pleased to see her. After tea, Grandpa said, "My eyes are not very good now. It's difficult to work. I can't see the Sioux. I think I'll have to stop making things." Grandpa was one of the 10 makers. He was one of the best artisans in Kayame Street. Zainab said, "Oh no, you can't stop. You make such beautiful things." Zainab and her grandfather visited the shop. Zainab said, "Oh look, I love this big picture with all the flowers. Did you make it, Grandpa?" "Yes, it took me nearly 4 months. It's made of thousands and thousands of small stitches. I measured and cut all the pieces by hand," said Grandpa. All by hand? That's amazing. What's your favorite design, Grandpa? As Zainab. I like sewing lotus flower and geometric patterns best. And I also like sewing birds. I use my best stitching on the patterns, but my eyes are not good now. It's sad for me. I wish I could sew and help you, said Zainab. Her grandfather smiled. I can teach you. Do you want to learn? Oh, yes, please, said Zainab. Zainab said, Grandpa, I have an idea. My friends are very clever. I think they want to learn about Kayamiya too. Russia's great at math and working out problems. Lubna invents new things all the time and has good ideas. Doha makes amazing art, and Angie can help you show us all how to sew. She makes beautiful things. Let's call them. Zainab's friends arrived. We are here. Let's learn something new. Grandfather said, Welcome, girls. Thank you for coming. We make the patterns with 3 layers of cotton and put them together like this. Grandfather said, Zainab, you have such clever friends. What a good idea. Russia answered, We like learning new things, and we have a great teacher. Other people came to watch. They said, That looks fun. Can we try? Zainab's grandmother said, Welcome, come and join us. Grandpa said, Zainab, look at all these people. They all want to learn about Kayamaya. I'm so happy. Zainab asked, How did you learn to sew, Grandpa? My father taught me when I was a child. I wanted to be an engineer or a teacher, but I changed my mind. My father taught me to sew. My grandfather taught my father. Before that, I became a Kamehameha artisan, and I love my job, answered Grandpa. Zainab said, You design and measure the patterns, you choose the colors, and I think you are an engineer, an artisan, and good at math. And now you are my teacher too. Zainab said, Lots more people want to learn too. People in many places all around Egypt want you to teach them. Kayamea School is traveling all summer. Next, we are going to Ismailia, then Tanta, and Marsa Matruh. What a wonderful summer holiday. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa laughed. No, thank you, Zainab. Zainab was board. They make the patterns with 3 layers of cotton. Zainab's friends are clever. Zainab got off the train. Her grandparents were very pleased to see Zainab. Grandpa's eyes are not good now. Grandpa likes sewing lotus flower patterns. Grandpa wanted to be an engineer. Russia is great at math. Doha makes an amazing art. Grandpa measured and cut all pieces by hand. Zainab wishes to sew and help Grandpa. Zainab, let's go visit Grandpa. It was the 3rd week of the summer holiday. Zainab went to Grandpa by car. Zainab's grandparents were very pleased to see her. Grandpa's eyes are not very good now. Grandpa wants to stop making things. Grandpa can't see to walk. Grandpa was one of the tent makers. Grandpa was one of the best artisans in KMS school. Zainab loves the big picture with the flowers. Grandpa measured and cut all pieces by a machine. Zainab likes sewing lotus flower and geometric patterns best. Zainab wishes she could sew and help her grandpa. Grandpa also likes sewing birds. Grandpa doesn't want to teach Zainab to sew. Grandpa's mother taught him to sew. grandpa wanted to be an engineer or a teacher. Lubna is great at math and working out problems. Russia invents things all the time and has good ideas. Angie can help show us all how to sew. She makes beautiful things. They make the patterns with 2 layers of cotton. Zainab has such clever friends. Kayamaya school is traveling all winter. The Kayamaya school is going to Ismailia, then Marsa Matruh and Port Said. Zainab encourages her grandpa to stop working.